Good afternoon, YouTube. This is Econ Cat 88 and I'm on Adams Street in downtown Toledo. Actually, this is called Uptown. Great finds on Adams LLC, kind of like an antique store. Looks like they bit the dust today. Be closing 6/15 and moving to 1414 Reynolds Road, Maumee, Ohio, opening July 1st. So here's another downtown business that decided to close and relocate. And they had another part to the store. Here's a record store in between, and then this was the second part of the store here. So they just couldn't make it down here. Downtown today is as barren as I've ever seen it. Another antique store over here, but they're not open today. Sign says open, but they're not. Adams and 15th. 1501 Adams is where this building is. So I'm going to drive around a few blocks down here and we're going to see just how dead downtown is. And again, just the overall homerism. You can see a for rent sign in the window there. Good luck renting that space. Here are some apartments that they built years ago with the intentions of it filling up with yuppies, and what it wound up being was Section 8. Here's a restaurant bar called Mano's in the attic bar upstairs. Hillcrest Hotel, that also was supposed to all be yuppies and wound up being Section 8 because they just didn't have enough people with the money to pay the quote-unquote market rate. So the government has ended up being the renter of last resort. So again, there's just the Hillcrest is loaded with Section 8 folks now. This is the Cherry Street Mission Soup Kitchen over here. Democratic Party headquarters right there straight ahead in that brick building. Then right across the street they're building a park. Uptown Green, conveniently located right next to the Lucas County Democratic Party headquarters, so they can have something nice to look at instead of a bunch of abandoned buildings and hobos. And here at the Hillcrest you can see they initially planned on all of that being retail. So one of their tactics to kind of mask the emptiness is to cover the windows. But those of us who are familiar with downtown know just how dead this area is. Straight ahead there is the actual Cherry Street homeless shelter, but we're not going to drive by there. Again, I'm just shocked how dead downtown is today. As bearish as I can be about downtown, this level of or lack of activity really is very shocking. And they've poured hundreds of millions of dollars into downtown development, billions actually, and still, no matter how much lipstick they've put on the pig, it's still a pig. There's another look at the Hillcrest. The historic Hillcrest Apartments. You can just see for blocks and blocks and blocks just empty. Again, all those apartments over there are ended up being low-income housing. Manhattan's, that's a restaurant, but they look pretty slow right now. Back where we started the video. And this is Adams Street. Art Center Apartments, another bust. It was supposed to be apartments for yuppies and young professionals, and they didn't find the market they were looking for, so now those are all Section 8 as well. Another abandoned building here. Stop listening to people that tell you how great downtown is, folks. Still the dump that you remember it being 20 and 30 years ago. They'll always want another levy to build something or boost the economy or whatever other stupid reason they come up with. Stop believing it. There's like a community garden over there, so that's at least one positive thing. And it was dead just like this yesterday too, because I drove through here, but unfortunately I did not have my video camera to get any footage. Shocking lack of activity here. Does not give the appearance of a thriving downtown whatsoever, but I already know this. Most people in Toledo already know this. I want people from outside Toledo to see the truth. Courthouse over there, of course, that isn't open today, but this is rehashing footage that I've previously gotten from a couple years ago, but as you can see, that's all still empty. For lease, the whole bottom floor of it's for lease. For sale, for lease. Empty, 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 empty. Used to be a Quiznos Subs there on the corner. It's been empty for a year almost. Here's our fabulous Huntington Center, which was supposed to also jumpstart development and business downtown. Didn't happen. That place there has been for sale forever. Huntington Center just doesn't book a lot of events during the warmer months, so that's it for this one. Econ Kate 88 signing off from the ghost town, aka Downtown Toledo, Ohio.